Social interactions and forming relationships are important to our psychological well-being. For many, romantic relationships are the most important in meeting that need to belong. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at what factors make up a healthy relationship and how you can build one based on information found by researchers as well as those around us. Let's start by looking at the different stages of a relationship using the ABCDE model, starting with A, attraction. Any type of relationship begins with some type of attraction or draw to another person. Next is B, building. Building a relationship means finding things in common with your partner and creating a strong foundation to go off of. Next, we have C, continuation, where the basis of a relationship has been formed and it now is expanding. This involves a joint effort towards mutual growth and becoming a well-established team. Eventually, we get to D, deterioration, when life's challenges start to bring a relationship to E, ending. The reality is, every relationship will end either by a breakup or eventually till death do you part.
So why do some love stories fizzle out while others last a lifetime? It depends on how well two partners are aligned. One psychologist, Robert Sternberg, theorized that love is made up of passion, intimacy, and commitment. The more closely these points on a triangle line up between partners, the more likely the relationship is to be successful. Let's look at each part of the triangle, starting with passion. Passion can be more sexual or more romantic. It is a consuming, idealized view of a partner, but it is often temporary and can involve overlooking flaws and potential red flags in a relationship.
You notice, you can see the look in their eyes, how the man looks at her and how the woman looks at him. Those are key signs of.
Intimacy is an emotional bond with a partner. It involves feelings of closeness and comfort with another person. There are several barriers to overcome in order to establish and maintain intimacy, including poor communication or lack of time to spend together.
It's just being very comfortable with each other and being honest, being able to talk about things you find uncomfortable.
Commitment is the cognitive aspect of a relationship. Committing to another person means choosing to trust, respect, and be dedicated to that person over time, despite obstacles you may face.
Years engaged for 2, and I think we're in a healthy relationship because we have communication, we have trust.
Every person values passion, intimacy, and commitment at different levels, so each person has their own unique triangle. The more closely two people's triangles match up, the more likely they are to have a successful relationship. An optimal, lifelong relationship would involve two people who had a perfect balance of passion, intimacy, and commitment. These are like fairy tale romances. They are possible, but they're difficult to come by. Consider a person who has a lot of passion but little desire for intimacy or commitment. That person would be seeking a more casual relationship, such as a friends with benefits situation. This person would be happiest with someone else who has more passion than intimacy and commitment. That relationship would likely be temporary and surface level, but it would still be defined as successful by the parties involved because their values aligned and their wants and needs were met. Now consider if the same person were to meet an individual who was seeking intimacy and commitment over passion. Those triangles do not overlap, and this relationship would not meet the needs of either person.
All of these concepts exist within a healthy relationship. But what can people actually do to create a healthy relationship? Experts say healthy relationships must have good communication.
Two people can be open with each other, not have to hide anything. Just talking. If you need to talk about something, you bring it up.
A healthy sex life.
Our sexual chemistry is on point. Our personalities really mesh well with each other.
And self-expansion.
Something new that we're doing now is we're going to start traveling to places that we've never been before. So next weekend we're going to Nashville and we're both really excited.
And this is how some people in our community view a healthy relationship.
Okay, a healthy relationship in my eyes is being able to commit to each other. Communication is essential. Sometimes you get so used to each other that, everything just becomes ho-hum and you don't really think about things, but you're losing each other at that point. So you need to be able to tell each other what you need and don't be afraid of it so it doesn't fall apart in the end.
Yeah, consistency. You can't one day just be happy and then the next day not be happy and then think it's going to be the same.
No jealousy.
Like don't control them too much, like your partner.
Good communication, trusting each other and having mutual respect. And then yeah, for me, just like praying together and yeah.
You know, obviously loyalty, empathy, communication's all that important, right? But I feel like the most important thing is going to bed at night and like knowing without a doubt that the individual that you're in love with loves you back and you're not stressed out about that. You're happy. That's probably the most important thing. You're happy.
Trust, communication, and good sex.